Hello everybody, my name is Christian Limoges. I am a naturopathic doctor and I've been practicing for more than 30 years. So today I am going to talk about fibromyalgia. So fibromyalgia means that the muscles are inflamed, when people are suffering from it, they have a lot of pain all over. So the thing to understand is it's always the same, but the body needs to be alkaline. So the human species is an alkaline species. And the body has been designed with 4 channels of elimination. So you have your bowels, your skin, your lungs, and your kidneys. And inside of your body, all of your organs, all of your glands, all of your internal tissues are made up of cells. Okay, so we're just a bunch of cells. And the cells are bathing in 2 fluids. Okay, so we have the blood and we have the lymph. So the blood is called the kitchen. Okay, so the purpose of the blood is to feed your cells. And in one human body is more than 90 trillion cells. So all the cells are bathing in the blood. And the purpose of the blood is to feed the cells. That's why we call it the kitchen. And once the cells are fed by the blood, the cells are doing their task, millions and millions of chemical reactions every second of the day. And when the cells are doing their task, they're producing waste. It's called cellular waste. And these wastes are very, very acidic. For example, when your brain is working hard, when you're thinking a lot, you're producing phosphoric acid. If you're training with some weights, you're producing lactic acid, and this is normal. So when the body is working, when human beings are in action and they're doing things, they're producing different acids. So when the cells are doing their task and producing the acid, they need to get rid of the acid. Otherwise, the acid might damage the cell. So the cell will dump their acids in the lymph. So that's the other fluid. And when you look at the fluids, the blood and the lymph, if for example you have 1 liter of blood, you have more than 4 liters of lymph. So the ratio is 1 to 4. So the lymph is called the sewage. So the human body has a sewage system. It's called the lymph. It's a fluid that resemble blood. The only difference in between the two is that the lymph has no red blood cells. And the blood is pumped by the heart and the lungs. So even now, I'm not moving, but my blood is moving because of the heart and the lung pumping it. But the lymph is pumped by movement. So you have inside of your body many, many nodes, lymph nodes. And when you move your body and when you exercise, you're kind of squeezing the nodes. And this is making the lymphatic system circulating. And then when the lymphatic system is circulating, it's collecting the waste of the cells. So cells are dumping their waste in the lymph. And then the lymph will collect the waste and will bring the waste to the 4 channels of elimination. The main channel of elimination is the bowel. Okay? So basically speaking, the body is eliminating toxins to keep the inside clean all the time. But the main channel is the bowel. So we have about 25 feet of the small intestine. We have about 5-7 feet of the colon. So in between our ribs and our pubis, we have a total of about 30 to 32 feet of pipes. It's a plumbing system. It's very hot and very humid. So because it is long, because it is very compacted and very hot and very humid, the food that you eat should never stay inside of you for more than 18 hours. Which means that if you have 3 meals a day, you should have 3 bowel movements a day. 18 hours after each meal. But because people are not eliminating well, because people are not digesting well, what happens is that the food stays inside of our gut for too long. And because it is hot and humid, the food starts running and fermenting inside of your gut. And when there's a lot of fermentation and rotting inside of your gut, it produces very toxic gases. So that's why people feel bloated. This is the typical big belly of human beings today. And then when food is rotting inside of you because it hasn't been well digested, then it produces tons of poisons and toxins. And these toxins and gases are backing up into your body. So the collector, the sewage system, the lymphatic system, will collect these toxins. in order like to make sure that they're being eliminated. But because the main channel, the bowel, is not eliminating well, these toxins are backing up into your body. And then the lymphatic system becomes overwhelmed because the skin is not eliminating well, you're not sweating enough, you're not eliminating enough, you're not eating the right food that suits your species. So then the body becomes overly acidic. And when the body becomes overly acidic, then the toxins are going to back up into the muscle. So what you need to understand is that the lymphatic system becomes like kind of like overwhelmed by too much toxins because the 4 channels of elimination are not doing a good job, mainly the bowel. And then the acid backs up into the muscle. And then the muscle cells start like bathing in very toxic and acidic fluid. And then they respond with inflammation. So fibromyalgia is the inflammation of the muscle cells. That's the response. That's the way your body is responding. Your body is the expression of the universal mind, the universal intelligence. So it's not a disease. Disease means that your body is not at ease. So when you have fibromyalgia and you have pain all over, it is not a disease. It is your body responding to way too much acid inside of you. And these acids now are backing up into the muscle, and the muscle is responding with inflammation. So what you need to do is to alkalize the body. Okay, so fruits and vegetables, when you eat them raw, are very alkalizing. So when you alkalize your body, you energize your body. So by alkalizing the body, you will neutralize the acid. By eating raw food, more raw food, fruits and vegetables, you're going to start eliminating better. And by eliminating better, your body is going to start like being able to eliminate the acid. And then the body will become more alkaline. And as your body becomes more alkaline, then the body is energized, and then the body can use that energy to clean toxins out, clean acids out, and to repair and regenerate itself. So you need to get that your body has been designed to heal, regenerate, and repair by itself. But this can be done only when the internal, like tissues, the internal environment of the human body is clean and alkaline. And this is done when you're eating like an alkalizing food diet, and when you're making sure that your bowels are eliminating well. So you need to eat the right food, you need to take the right herbs, you need to alkalize your body to energize your body, and then your body will be able to heal and regenerate by itself. So like I said, always, you need to just like put it into practice. You will see that your body will be able to regenerate and repair by itself. And I'm inviting you to eat more fruits and vegetables, clean your body with like very good herb products. And as your body will become more alkaline, your body will do the work. And then you will just witness the amazing body that you have. So I wish you good health and a good day. Thank you very much.